What's going down, everyone? And if you're tuning in, you're for the Gourmia Air Fry on sale, super awesome deal. So let's go ahead and unbox this. It roughly has a 5.76 quart capacity, 8 point of free touching of different variety of foods. On top of it includes the 7-piece accessory with 2 of the crisper trays, multi-purpose racks, and some of the skewers. So let's go ahead and dive into item number 3232432 from this lovely percent of what is supposed to be roughly 80% of your fat is to be gone, apparently. But let's find out. I do like that it has a cookbook that comes directly inside of there. So let's go ahead and open up the top box. And as you can see, the finished product right there looks nice. Aluminum. Very nice jet black situation for as far as the reflective plastics that they have on top of there. So let's go ahead and get our tapes off on the bottom on both sides. Now with the tape removed, just give it a nice firm pull out, not too fast just because you don't want the cardboard. Let's see what's inside the box. With everything out, let's go ahead and go over the important material. Right here, one of the things that I'd like to point out is that if you are a little bit more frightened of that hot plastic smell as they detail right there, you can always run the machine a few times by itself, just air dry itself out and get used to those materials. And if it does persist after maybe a few handful of tries, because the way they kind of seem, it's like maybe 4 to 5 at most, you'll get used to that. But it's just kind of like a new car smell, I'd presume. On top of that situation, what they do have is don't put it on top of the oven, kind of obsolete. If you have an air fryer, why are you using an oven, and why are you using an air fryer to turbocharge your oven? There's just issues with that bellows boot of an idea. On top of the registration code, and then you have your cookbook, which is there. You have 4 skewers, which I thought it said 6, but it didn't have that situation. You have 2 of the trays, so you can put both of them back to back on there, on top of the skewer layout, which is right down there. So it does come out with another extra set of the edgers, which are on there, which basically firmly put it inside there, as you can kind of just get it in place and kind of leave it at a certain area, so you don't have to get all the way down. You can kind of leave it in certain areas. But let's go ahead and cook some french fries and see what happens. They're saying 15 minutes, 10 minutes, 400 degrees. Let's see what happens. So with looking at the pages directly right there, very easy to be able to figure out exactly how to utilize this, making sure that the catch is up there, crisper in the tray, as you can utilize the settings, and it'll come down to a nice preset of letting you know just in case something went wrong, and a flash chart on the back for certain settings just in case you need it. So we're going to go for some french fries. It says 12 to 15 and shake every 5 minutes, so let's go ahead and do that. 8-pound bag of potatoes, check. Costco really does have you covered. Air fryer, potatoes, what else could you want, right? As you can see, right down below over here, we have the french fries. Now normally this process of cooking in the oven would normally take me about 20-30 minutes, so this is going to save not only 80% of the oil, but on top of the time. And it's convenient, you can kind of like just plug it in, do what you gotta do. Some shakes, some won't. Just gotta read the instructions in the cookbook that it comes with. So let's go ahead and set the timer and see what happens. Now it will beep once you plug it in. Basically you're gonna turn it on. Go 400 degrees is what it basically set. And let's come back in about 5 minutes to shake them up. It did conveniently set itself to 15 minutes, which I thought was pretty cool because that's what the fries were supposed to go to. And you can hear a healthy kind of breathing portion of it. Now, one thing I want to point out is you can kind of smell that plasticky smell that they're talking about. Tiny bit coming out the exhaust. And it roughly has about 79 decibels for the sound. And the temperature on the exhaust is roughly about 32 Celsius for American standard. Right around 90, give or take. A little bit in the median. Not too shabby. So we're about midway through on the heat, and check this out. Though the decibels say about roughly the same, this goes up drastically. You're looking about almost when you're aiming at that vent, but 127, 130 as it gets into full swing. 10 minutes is there, so let's go ahead and shake our fries. Press the pause button. And you can see that they're already kind of there. Looking pretty good so far, so let's shake them. Got to fire it back up. Now steam may come out of that. You may want to just be a little careful when you open that up, just in case. But make sure you press the pause button before opening it. Just don't open it by itself. It's very convenient. It makes a loud noise. It's kind of annoying, but I wish that was a little quieter. But it's probably just saying, hey, I'm on. So let's go ahead and finish this out and see what the finished product looks like. Okay, so as we got back into that test, now one thing I do want to point out, you see that this is definitely getting hotter and hotter, so definitely don't try to put it close to anything that's, going to get burned, or it could be warped or chocolate. You're going to end up with some air fry, because it's air frying. Now the fan has 2 stages, sounds like when it's cooking directly in there, it'll go up to about 90 decibels. And the temperature, you can see even with about 170 degrees with me putting my hand there, it's not that bad of a deal. It's more like just steam. So you're not going to have that bad of a deal, but it might warrant perishable foods to go bad. But you should be fine. You shouldn't catch anything on fire, but I would still keep it away from anything that's flammable just in case. So I pulled them out right around the second time, about 5 minutes. They should be fine in the next 2 to 3 minutes to pull them out. So the nice golden brown will take a look at it and see exactly what looks good. And as you can see, pretty good golden brown, delicious French fries. I think that was a great successful $50 buy for as far as getting an air fryer, save with some of the fat, as well as save with the time in cooking. And excuse me, I'm going to start cooking up some cookies. If you're new to the network, you can always hit a like, share, and subscribe for future unboxings. I know I did this one a little bit rushed because I'm hungry and I was doing the unboxing while cooking. So thank you everyone for journeying along this side. And if you subscribe today, who knows? Maybe I'll make some fried pickles, which will be delicious, and hopefully they won't be pickled Rick. You'll just have to subscribe to find out if it is pickled Rick or not. Hopefully it isn't, because then Jaguar is going to be involved and so much more. But have a happy holidays, and I would definitely say this is a great buy from Costco for the $50 that they're asking, give or take, on the sale that they're running throughout the holidays. Have a very nice day, and see you guys and gals in the near future.